Yeah, and I think it's interesting. You brought up kind of the they concept, and it's really easy and it's very convenient for us when someone approaches us on something to say they were the ones that did not allow me to. And I think that's a huge, it's a cop-out basically, but it's a huge excuse in some cases.
It happens all the time. I have one client, and I've worked with for many years. I know pretty much everyone in the entire organization. About 300 people. Right. And one day I was spending time with the senior management team, and throughout this meeting, they kept talking about they this and they that and they this and they that, and at some point I went up to a whiteboard and I wrote the word they on it, and they all looked at me funny, and I said, I keep hearing you talk about they, and when I'm out in your organization, when they're talking about they, I know who they're talking about. They're talking about you. Right. I want to know who you're talking about. In this room, there is no they. Right. It's you. And so I went to the board and I put the big circle around and the cross through the word they, because there is no they. We've got to start. We've got to, when I was a kid, my dad said, every time you point your finger at someone, Kevin, there are 3 times as many fingers pointing right back at you. So it really comes back to, what part of this is mine? Yeah, I may not have control over all of it. If we want to talk about accountability, we really got to talk about sphere of control, sphere of influence. What can I control? What can I influence? And we've got to start there. When we start going outside of that, we give ourselves reasons to let ourselves off the hook and not be accountable for what is ours.